All right, what's going on, everyone? Today is the 21st of August, 2023. We're going to talk about Nvidia today to try to see what is the trade upcoming because of the earning that's upcoming on August the 23rd, 2023. All right, so let's go ahead and break this down. But first, take a look. You guys can see it. I did a price prediction in Nvidia right there on August the 9th, 2023, telling you that the market was generally weak, but it wasn't extremely weak, so my targets wasn't that big. Now, the market in Nvidia actually came to our area of ultimate TP on the 9th, same day, but they even went a lot lower. But you can see right here on the 14th of August that the buyers stepped in and the market lifted. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of this 4.64% profitability right there, price prediction. And let's talk about the price action now in Nvidia on this upcoming earnings, which, like I said, is due to be released on the 23rd of August, which is Wednesday. Now, take a look at this. Okay, is this market in Nvidia still trending? Yes, it is. That's the first thing we need to pay attention to, is that the market in Nvidia is still trending. It took a while for the market in Nvidia to come to this trend line. It started on the 25th of May and it came back down on August the 11th. So it took a couple of months for price in Nvidia to come back down. So as long as the market holds this trend line, Nvidia is going to go up in price. And it's pretty good to already see the market test this trend line before earnings, because earnings could possibly make this market in Nvidia really break out. All right, so let's take a look at Nvidia on the weekly chart. Take a look. The week before, we got weakness triggered, meaning that this weekly price should have continued to go lower, but instead it didn't. It closed higher than the previous week. And the volume, look at the volume from last week. Even though we did see price close off the highs, it was still able to succumb to all of the sellers. The buyers was able to keep at bay the sellers to try to push this price lower in Nvidia. Take a look at this on the 2 weeks as well. So let's not get complacent, because the weekly chart definitely is showing us selling and weakness. We see it on the weekly. We also see here on the 2 weeks. Like, let's not think that this 2 weekly price bar has just completely disappeared and that it's not here. It is here. That is why the market in Tesla on this current 2 weekly price bar is closing off the highs, because there's definitely selling occurring now in Nvidia. Here it is on the 3 weeks. Okay, this is a probable precursor of strength. You guys can even see it here, that buyers are supporting price not only off of that ascending line, but also right here. So they have a couple of areas that they have a stronghold at in Nvidia. And as long as that's the case, then the market is still bullish. It has a higher probability of continuing to trend up. Now, being that that has been said, it doesn't mean that the market's going to run up to $600 or $1,000, but we definitely understand that the trend is still intact. It hasn't broken, especially taking it out on the 5 weekly chart. Like, the market is definitely still bullish in Nvidia. And it's good to see that price is maintaining itself all the way up here, right? The market didn't just shoot up and then came right back down. No. Is finding consensus, is being balanced between the buyers and the sellers, which is always a good thing to see when a market is making all-time highs. So what do we think is going to occur? What do you think? Are we bullish or bearish into the market in Nvidia? Given what we have on the chart, the market is definitely still bullish. Okay, we have to continue to follow what the trend is showing us, and the market here is showing us that it's bullish. But now, let's try to speak on the forecast. Let's try to speak on how high do we think the market is bullish. Do you see an area that we can see the market in Nvidia get rejected? We're there right now in pre-market. Right here, the high of this 2-day price bar could be a resistance area. And I see another area here. Okay. So now, earnings, of course, is going to be volatile for Nvidia's price. Be prepared. Now, these targets that I'm already seeing in Nvidia could easily be hit on Wednesday after earnings is released. or it can be hit before. But it's good to see that buyers have kept the sellers at bay. So now, let me go ahead and put this on the chart and be finished. We're going to look for the market in Nvidia to continue to be bullish and go up. These two 330-minute price bars also gives me indication that this market is bullish. Okay. They always show their hand. The market always shows their hand as to what they're trying to do. And as of right now, they're trying to move this market up. Okay, so that's my first target right here. I would say like 450. My first target would have to be 450. It's only 2%. Second target is 457, which is 3.59%. And then my third target is going to be all the way up there around 470, which is 6.5% move. Okay. So now, that's what I'm seeing off the charts. I want you all to go ahead and let me know, what do you think? Okay. What do you think? So I had to fix that. All right. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.